Please be seated. My name is Sue Epstein, Interim Assistant Vice President for Advancement and the Interim Executive Director of the Empire State College Foundation. On behalf of my colleagues, it is my great honor to welcome you all to the college's 50th commencement ceremony in SUNY Empire's 51st year and our first in-person spring commencement ceremony since 2019. Today, we are gathered to celebrate the accomplishments of our students from the class of 2022 and a few from the classes of 2020 and 2021, who come from towns and cities across New York State, throughout the country, and around the world. Several members of the SUNY Empire State College community are on the platform with me. Please allow me to introduce them to you. Our mace bearer, Professor in School for Undergraduate Studies, John Lawless. Assisting in the recognition of our students, Dean of the School of Business in the School for Undergraduate Studies, Julie Gedrow. Lecturer for the School of Undergraduate Studies and delivering greetings on behalf of our faculty, Bob Wasserloff. Assistant Dean for Accreditation, Licensure, and Partnerships, representing the School for Graduate Studies, Tara Pepis. Interim Vice Provost for Student Success, Shauna Logsdon. Interim Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, Frank Vandervalk. Delivering greetings on behalf of our alumni and representing the class of 1980, Brian Curran. And the officer in charge of SUNY Empire, Nathan Gagne. Seated in the rows behind the platform party are the distinguished faculty, mentors, and advisors of the students who are graduating today. I invite the faculty to stand and to receive a round of applause from our students. We have become the college that former Chancellor Ernest Boyer first imagined more than 50 years ago. A college with educational opportunities that are more imaginative, more versatile, and more flexible, both in their structure and style. We continue to set an example of how higher education can empower people and strengthen communities. And today, we are here to celebrate our graduates, to celebrate you, to recognize what you have become, to acknowledge your determination to earn your degree, to do what you had to do to put your goals within reach, despite unprecedented challenges. Congratulations. In April of this year, we recognized 9 of our SUNY Empire students with the Bluebird Award. The SUNY Empire State College Bluebird Award honors students who show exceptional service to their college or communities. Service efforts range from involvement in a student organization to participation in community service. Winners are selected by the Student Government Association. This year's winners were Asia Moore, Brittany Barton, Victoria Owens Culbreth, Sarah Jean Grainson, Sammy Maitland, Stephanie Martinez, Elizabeth Maxwell, Katrina Jarvis, and Kevin Mooney. Three SUNY Empire State College students were honored this year with SUNY Empire State College Student Excellence Awards. The SUNY Empire State College Student Excellence Award is the highest honor at SUNY Empire. This year's winners were Matthew Berg, Sammy Maitland, and Ellen Liberatori. Also, in April of this year, we celebrated two members of the class of 2022 who were awarded the 2022 State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. A Chancellor's Award is a great honor. Fewer than 1% of the 600,000 students in SUNY receive this award. State University of New York Chancellor Deborah F. Stanley is unable to attend our commencement today, but she sends her deepest congratulations to both our Chancellor's Award winners and the SUNY Empire State College class of 2022. This year's recipients from SUNY Empire State College were Sammy Maitland from the class of 2022 and Matthew Berg from the class of 2021. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. Today, we're pleased to celebrate our students who have excelled academically, students who have earned or who are in their final term and are expected to earn Latin honors. These students can be identified by a gold cord over their regalia, and I see several gold cords right in front of me. In the spirit of academic achievement, SUNY Empire State College is member of two external honor societies: the Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing and the Salute Veterans National Honor Society. Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing recognizes baccalaureate and graduate nursing students who demonstrate excellence in scholarship, exceptional achievements in nursing, or both. Induction is invitation only. You will recognize students who are part of this International Honor Society by the purple and white cords they are wearing over their academic regalia. The Salute Veterans National Honor Society recognizes SUNY Empire State College students who were honorably discharged from the military or are on active duty. Active duty, guard, or reserve, sorry, all of those. These students are required to meet strict academic criteria. Students who are part of this National Honor Society wear orange stoles over their academic regalia. Congratulations to all those students. Finally, we would like to draw your attention to our graduates who are wearing red, white, and blue cords over their regalia. Each is a current or former member of the military. I'd like to invite all members of the student body and our audience who are active duty or veterans to please stand and accept our gratitude for your service. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Lecturer Bob Wasserloff. Bob holds a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Arizona and an MBA in marketing from Wright State University. Bob is also the recipient of the 2017 Empire State College Foundation Award for Excellence in Part-Time Mentoring. Please join me in welcoming Bob Wasserloff.
Good evening. Today, I bring you warm wishes from the faculty of SUNY Empire State College. We celebrate all your hard work and impressive achievements. We have come here today to appreciate the many sacrifices you had to make. You have become experts in balancing work, family, and your education. You recognized early on that if you were to succeed, you needed to be proactive and disciplined. But the real test, the one that makes you, this year's graduates, so special, is the reality of having to navigate your coursework through a global pandemic. Your courage and your self-sacrifice are testimony to your character. Through it all, you succeeded in reaching your goal. It has been truly a joy to follow you on your academic journey. I hope that you do remember the SUNY Empire State College mentors, professionals, and staff who supported you. When you succeed, we succeed. The faculty and I wish you a lifetime of learning and discovery as you begin your next adventure. But for today, this is a day of celebration and gratitude. So let us all enjoy this very moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Bridget Moss Phillips graduates today with a Bachelor of Science degree with a concentration in community and human services. Those who know Bridget say that at her core, her goal is to help others. She earned her associate degree in fashion buying and merchandising and started her career in retail. It wasn't long before she realized she loved being on the sales floor, chatting with customers, understanding their needs, and listening to their requests. She soon realized that her calling was to mentor, coach, and train young women in life skills. She developed a curriculum and implemented a successful pilot program, but she knew she could do more. She says after watching both her father and sister cross the stage at their SUNY Empire commencement, she knew just where to start, here at SUNY Empire. Please join me in welcoming Bridget Moss Phillips.
Thank you for that introduction, Dr. Upstein. 5, 10, 20 years ago, I could not have imagined that I would be here on this platform, and even more surreal than that is to be invited and my accepting to share a few words. It is indeed an honor, a privilege, as well as a blessing, and therefore it is with humility and gratitude that I acknowledge this esteemed panel. Our officer, Gonier, faculty, Dr. Michael Stone, my primary mentor, other mentors, instructors, many who have become friends, Ann McDonald, and others, as well as staff and administrators. I'm thankful for my family being here today. My husband, since I'm graduating, he's also graduating today. My sister, Dr. Phyllis Moss, SUNY Empire alumna, and I do want to make a correction. My father did not graduate from SUNY Empire, but he did go on to theology school. My brother, Professor Moss, in his absence, and I acknowledge everybody and appreciate everyone who's been a part of this amazing journey. And last but not least, my fellow graduates, class of 2022. Let's give ourselves a hand. In transparency, I was over 50 when my pursuit of a bachelor's degree became really real. Up until that point, it was merely a thought, and it was a thought so long that it eventually ended up on a bucket list. But it wasn't a real goal because I didn't have a start date attached to it. And so I really knew that if I would follow through, that I would eventually attend SUNY Empire because I watched my father and my sister both as adult students, as they went through the whole process. It was very doable. My sister went on to earn a doctoral degree, and while attending her graduation, I was truly inspired by several women who walked across the stage. One of them was in her 90s, and the other one was blind. And so suddenly all my excuses were taken away. And ultimately, my decision to enroll was motivated by an interview question, which was, when was the last time you learned something new? It was a fair question, and for me, it was a defining moment. It was a call to action. So without further hesitation, I signed up for another informational session. The first one that I attended was long ago when the school was located on Prince Street back in the 90s. And then the second one was on Winton Road on a bitter, cold Saturday morning with 2 other prospective students. I finally enrolled in 2015. I wasn't sure about many things, including my academic focus, but I was determined just to start. I was confident that with SUNY Empire's flexibility and the ability to design my own degree program and working with my mentor, that I would be able to find my way and to ultimately connect the dots. All I had to do was start. An old Chinese proverb describes it this way: the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Oftentimes, the journey is more important than the destination itself. So it was during educational planning that I learned about and prepared a SWOT analysis, which consists of determining what your strengths are, what your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And so I can truly say that there was nothing that could have prepared me for the threats upon my life as well as my loved ones over this 7-year journey. And we all were challenged and ill-prepared for the crisis that began in 2020, up until now, and we still are in uncharted waters. But one thing I can truly say, I really believe this is a time that we have to be very intentional about our goals. And as we remember and grieve the many lives that have been lost, we have to realize that the reason we're still here is because there's purpose that lies within us. So as I prepared for today, I remember that last year this time, I was in the hospital. It was a 7-day stay that came upon me unexpectedly. And even though I had all the COVID symptoms, I didn't have COVID, but I had pneumonia. But they did inform me it was something that could have caused me to slip away very easily. So that was surreal for me also. And so again, I say it's important for us to be very intentional, to set short and long-term goals, and to pursue them without delay, as if tomorrow might not come. Create a list to do someday, and a bucket list. I briefly want to address 4 groups of people. First of all, I want to say something to our young people. If you have a desire to go to school, I encourage you not to delay, even if it's only to help you to become the best version of yourself and to be able to enjoy the fruit of your labor and to avoid having any regrets. It's worth it. I recently ran into the daughter of a friend, and she just completed her master's degree, and she's only 24 years old, and she can write her own ticket. And if you're an older person or you feel like you're older and you want to return to school either to finish a degree, start a degree, or if you just want to do a brand new degree, it's never too late. And I just want to encourage you to start as soon as possible. And if you're currently in school, stay the course and finish strong. You can do it. And to the class of 2022, I want to let you know that you and we're unstoppable. I want to say that delay never means deny. I want to say overcoming challenges increases our confidence, and that our struggles always produce strength. That is, if we don't quit. So we are the first post-pandemic in-person graduating class of 2022, and we're here because purpose still lies within us. I leave you with one of my favorite quotes of Mark Twain. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Therefore, I encourage you to find your purpose and soar. Yes, we are surrounded by uncharted waters, but the sky is our limit. We are unstoppable. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Bridget. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing our second student speaker, Myvette Thurmond. Today, Myvette will receive her Bachelor of Science degree with a concentration in criminal justice. She accomplished this while raising her 12-year-old daughter on her own and working 2 jobs. Like many of our students, she was faced with obstacles and challenges, but she says she recognizes how much she has grown and accomplished through it all. She credits her courage, determination, and her mother for keeping her on track and helping her achieve her academic and personal goals. Please join me in welcoming Myvette Thurmond.
I would like to thank Officer in Charge, Gagne, and my mentor, Rebecca Alicio Ayres, along with my professors. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all our guests here today for 2022 commencement ceremony. Congratulations, graduates of SUNY Empire State College. Today is a great day. It's a day to celebrate with your families and friends, a day we've been waiting for since we first enrolled into college. Life is about growing and learning new skills that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. Each of us has our own unique experience at SUNY Empire, like the different challenges we all faced during the pandemic while juggling our day-to-day lives. I myself faced many different challenges, being a single mother, attending college full-time, while working 2 jobs to pay for college. A college degree is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for everyone. Graduation marks the end of yet another extraordinary chapter in our lives. For some of you, it's waiting to get out of college to move on with your life to prepare for the career you want to pursue. For many others, college graduation is just the next step in your education. The degree you receive today is because of all the hard work you put into your education. Use it, take advantage of what it offers you. This graduation has already shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue on in our lives, let us take each new problem on with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with the necessary tools to tackle our future. You all have earned your degree. Use it well. Congratulations again to each of you. May you all succeed in the years ahead.
Thank you, Myvette. Our alumni network is 94,000 strong. It's active, engaged, connected, and it's extremely proud. I am fortunate to work closely with our alumni community in my role in our Office for Advancement and our efforts with alumni engagement. SUNY Empire State College alumni live in every county of New York State and represent all 50 U.S. states, as well as 96 countries around the world. Each of us knows firsthand the sacrifices students make when returning or starting college. And our alumni know the importance of the lifelong friendships, networks, and sense of community that they build. After you graduate, you too will become a member of our SUNY Empire community. Please consider staying involved in the life of this college, whether you attend college events, donate time or money, or connect with us and each other on social media, or visit us at the Alumni House in Saratoga Springs. We'd love to hear from you. Our next speaker has stayed connected with SUNY Empire. Brian Curran earned his undergraduate degree from SUNY Empire in 1980 at the Genesee Valley Center, and his law degree from Harvard Law School. He previously served on SUNY Empire's College Council and is an alumni contact for students considering a career in law. As an attorney, he had a private practice and worked in government. He is a former Deputy Monroe County Executive, member of the Rochester City Council, and Corporate Counsel of the City of Rochester. Brian also served as the Legislative Director and Counsel of the New York State Public Employees Federation. Brian retired in 2018 and lives in his native city of Rochester. Please join me in welcoming Brian Curran from the class of 1980.
Good evening. I'm proud to be here tonight as an alumnus of SUNY Empire State. In 1980, I sat where you are now and listened to another alumnus talk about how important it is to stay connected to the people who are sitting around you and also to this great institution. We're all connected with something special here, a place that recognized our potential as scholars and as workers and helped us to earn a degree. I welcomed you to this special community of more than 94,000 alumni. As a welcome gift from the Alumni Association, you'll each receive a photo of tonight's event. When you cross the stage, you'll be directed to a location where the nice people from On the Spot Photo will snap the shot and give you a number that you can go online and download your photo. And if you lose the number, you can always look it up on the college's commencement website or contact the alumni office for assistance. I hope that you'll display that photo proudly and think fondly of your time in these studies and of what you've been able to achieve. Please stay in touch and stay involved. And oh, by the way, you might be interested to know that the founder of On the Spot Photo is another proud Empire State College alumnus. Congratulations to you and your families. You've earned it.
Thank you, Brian. I am now pleased to introduce Nathan Gagne, Officer in Charge at SUNY Empire State College.
Thank you, Sue. Before I get started, there are a couple members of our stage party that I just wanted to introduce that we didn't introduce before. Dean of the School of Human Services, Dr. Deslin D'Souza. And Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities, Nicola Elaine. Welcome, guests, friends, family, faculty, staff, and most importantly, SUNY Empire State College Class of 2022. Thank you for joining us all, and I want to also welcome the classes of 2021 and 2020 who are joining us here today for our spring commencement ceremony. As Sue said, I am SUNY Empire State College Officer in Charge, Dr. Nathan Gagne, and it is my honor to be here in Rochester today to celebrate the collective accomplishments of so many of you. And I know that this is a busy time of year and that many of you have traveled a great distance to get here. But we also know that SUNY Empire students are skilled at juggling multiple demands, from careers and families to school and community obligations. It's your grit and your determination that got you where you are today, at your college commencement. But few of you did this alone. So I also want to take time to acknowledge the people around you who helped you arrive at this moment. Many of you have mentioned the love and support you've received from your parents, spouses, partners, children, grandparents, boyfriends, girlfriends, aunts, uncles, friends, colleagues, and the SUNY Empire faculty, staff, and mentors. How fortunate you all are to have a support network invested in your success. Thank you, each and every one of you here today, for being here to celebrate the culmination of your students' very special journey. We are also pleased to be able to hold our commencement here in person, as our other speakers have said, our first commencement in person since 2019 for our spring ceremony. It is also, as Sue said in introduction, particularly special because it is our 50th commencement ceremony. So half a century, SUNY Empire State College has been graduating students. It's a milestone occasion, not just for you, but for the college. And it's a real honor to be celebrating both of those today with you. Throughout the year, despite the ongoing pandemic and our ever-changing challenges, SUNY Empire has celebrated in person and virtually the many innovations, accomplishments, and triumphs of this very special college and its very special students. We launched several new academic programs. We laid the groundwork for more to launch in the fall, including our bachelor's degree in criminal justice, our bachelor's of business administration. We also added student support programs, including the My Life Work student support program, which offers free mental health and well-being support for all SUNY Empire State College students. And we secured important funding, including a state grant to help us expand our very important nursing program, and we all know how important nurses are after the 2 years of the pandemic. And with you, our students, you continue to impress us, earning college-wide and SUNY-wide awards and accolades, including the prestigious Chancellor's Award for Student Success and the Rockefeller Institute's Future Leaders in Policy competition. Our college community is inspired by you and proud of you. In many cases, you are not the so-called typical student who walked right out of high school and straight into college. You worked, you raised a family, you served your country. As a SUNY Empire student, you know it is not when you get your degree or how you get your degree, it's as long as you get your degree, and you have gotten your degree. Your class, the SUNY Empire State Class of 2022, is an impressive one. The youngest graduate among you is 19 years old. The oldest among you is 73 years old. "54 years between them. More than 17% of you are over the age of 50, and more than 10% of you are under the age of 25. You collectively live in 58 counties throughout New York State, 24 U.S. states and territories, and in 15 countries around the world. You are a truly diverse group. You attended more than 400 previous colleges, transferred in approximately 34,000 credits, and you were awarded more than 16,000 credits for prior learning. That is impressive. You should give yourself a round of applause for all of that. You are proof that there is no one route to a college degree. Online and blended education models are fast becoming the norm. I hope you will continue to learn and grow throughout your lives, and I ask that you reach out and provide encouragement to others who want to improve their life through education, to be part of that important support system that you had for someone else. I encourage you to remain a part of our community, to stay involved in the life of this very special college. You are about to join a network of more than 94,000 SUNY Empire State College alumni. You will be in very good company, and I am so very proud of you. Congratulations, SUNY Empire State College, class of 2022.
We will now recognize each degree candidate individually. Dean Julie Gedrow, please approach the podium. We ask families to remain in their seats. Officer in charge Nathan Gagne will present each graduate with a medallion as a token of their academic achievement. Students earning an advanced degree will also receive a hood that is traditionally worn with academic robes. Handing out those hoods are Assistant Dean for Accreditation, Licensure, and Partnerships, Tara Pepis. After the conferral of degrees, the members of the platform party and graduates will leave the auditorium in a formal recessional. I ask that members of the audience wait until all graduates have left the auditorium.
We will now recognize candidates from the School of Arts and Humanities. Earning an Associate in Arts are Samantha Hackborn, we will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Arts. Margaret Chatterton. Sadina Dowdell. Joshua Friendshoe. Brianna Gabamonte. Regina Jackson. Catherine McCarthy. Jasmine Williams. We will now recognize candidates from the School of Business. Earning an Associate in Science are Paul Del Favero, Cleveland Jones, Jr., Stephanie Sarabian, James Varela, Joanne Scott, will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Science. Marielle Alvarez. Esther Blakely. David Comstock. Amy DeFranco. Alexander Farr, United States Navy. Susan Gould. Carol Griggs. Robin Hodges, United States Navy. Michelle Johnson. Frank Coleman. Ariel Levy. Jessica Ludicky. Gomini Lundquist. Barbara McFarland. Gabrielle Miller. Philip Milligan. Whitney Orm. Charles Etta Peace. Michelle Prue. Kelly Ross. Heidi Russell. Valerie Spivak. Kirsty Wade. Jennifer Waite. Catherine Wooden. We will now recognize candidates from the School of Human Services. Earning an Associate in Arts are Amber DeLeonardo Baltz. We will now recognize the candidates for the Associate in Science. Hope Appleberry. Amy Dida. We will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Arts. Deirdre Braswell. Teresa Aki. Sherry Wright. We will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Science. Donna Akins. Barbara Alexander. Susan Alvarado. Sarah Bickle. Rivette Bradford. Al Burnett. Marissa Colomb, United States Air Force. Laura Gross. Retha Jones. Karen Keenan. Dimitri Knight. Laquana Lewis. Bridget Moss Phillips. Lisa Reed. Nancy Schwartz. Jason Skinner, United States Army. Tony Taylor. Myvette Thurman. Stephen Torbert, United States Marines. Stacy Weedman. Liana Williams. We will now recognize candidates from the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Anita Barley. We will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Arts. Falestine Abdallah. Mary Blocko. Heather Burbridge. Kelly Cott. Chantilly Donovan. Jeffrey M. Law. Michelle Erb. Amber Guerra. Deborah Royce, United States Army. William Rude. Charity Salim. Susan Snyder. Carolyn Wormuth. Danielle Whitfield. We will now recognize candidates for the Bachelor of Science. Derek Dranken. John Ficio. Angelica Hernandez. Nicole Lorenz. Regina Williams. We will now recognize candidates from the School of Nursing and Allied Health. Avneet Jacob. Anupama Sharma. Bethany Varney. We will now recognize candidates for the Master of Science degree. Aaron Day. We will now recognize the candidates for the Master of Business Administration. Unai Anton Sains. Samir Malavik. Amy Troutman. Jessica Lipke. Kristen Wright. We will now recognize the candidates for the Master of Education. Christine Sanchez. We will now recognize candidates for the Master of Science. Marcus Miller.
Now just going to wait one moment for the last of our graduates to return to their seats. Before I begin conferring degrees, I do want to remind the family and friends to remain in your seats until the final student has recessed down the aisle. And with that, I will ask all of our graduates to please rise. Under the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the State University of New York's Empire State College, I hereby confer upon each of you the certificate, associate, bachelor's, and master's degree which you have earned and to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.